In the late 19th century, the world stood at a crossroads, grappling with the question of women's rights in suffrage, in a society that had long relegated women to the shadows of political discourse. Yet, on the distant shores of New Zealand, a remarkable transformation was quietly unfolding. In 1893, New Zealand became the first self-governing country to grant women the right to vote, a groundbreaking achievement that would echo through time and inspire generations to come. The journey toward this historic milestone was not a mere accident of fate, but the culmination of tireless advocacy and unwavering determination. Women in New Zealand, inspired by the suffragist movements emerging in the United States and Europe, began organizing in earnest. They understood that voting was not just a privilege, it was a fundamental right that could alter the course of their lives, their families, and their communities. Leaders like Kate Sheppard emerged as pivotal figures in this movement, wielding both the pen and the spoken word to rally support. Sheppard's eloquent petitions and speeches captured the hearts and minds of many, articulating the deep-seated injustices that women faced while also appealing to the moral conscience of the nation. As the campaign gained momentum, women from all walks of life joined the cause. They held meetings, distributed pamphlets, and traversed the country to advocate for their rights. This grassroots movement was not without its challenges. It faced staunch opposition from those who believed that women were unfit for the responsibilities of voting. Yet, the suffragists remained undeterred, their resolve only strengthened by the resistance they encountered. They argued that a nation's progress could not be measured solely by its economic achievements, but by how it treated its most vulnerable citizens. In this context, the fight for women's suffrage became a fight for justice and equality, a reflection of the values that New Zealand aspired to embody. The significance of New Zealand's decision to grant women the vote in 1893 cannot be overstated. It was a bold declaration that women were equal partners in the democratic process, a radical idea that would take decades to gain traction elsewhere. While the United States would not see nationwide suffrage until 1920, and many European countries would lag even further behind, New Zealand stood as a beacon of progress. The implications of this decision rippled across the globe, igniting conversations about women's rights in places where such discussions had been largely absent. The 1893 election marked a turning point not only for New Zealand, but for the entire world. Women who had long been relegated to the domestic sphere were now empowered to influence the political landscape. They could cast their votes, shaping policies that affected their lives and the lives of future generations. This newfound agency inspired women in other countries to continue their struggles for suffrage, creating a wave of activism that would eventually lead to significant changes in legislation and societal norms. As New Zealand celebrated its achievement, the world watched with a mixture of admiration and skepticism. The success of the suffragists was a testament to the power of collective action and the belief that change is possible when people unite for a common cause. The women of New Zealand had not only carved out a space for themselves in the political arena, they had also set a precedent that would challenge the status quo and inspire countless others to fight for their rights. In retrospect, New Zealand's decision to grant women the vote in 1893 was not merely a historical milestone. It was a clarion call for equality and justice that reverberated far beyond its shores. It served as a reminder that the struggle for rights is often long and arduous, but also that progress is achievable through perseverance and solidarity. As the world continues to grapple with issues of gender equality, the legacy of New Zealand's suffragists remains a powerful symbol of hope and a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dare to dream of a better future.